In this today's session, we will discuss algebra of real functions. As we are discussing the relations and functions, we have already completed the topic of domain and range of relation and also as well as function. When we consider two sets like set A and set B, what do you mean by relation? Relation is a subset of Cartesian product. But when it comes to function, every element of set A function is also one type of relation in which every element of set A should have only one and only one image in set B. So this type of relation we will consider as a function. Now in that function we will have some algebra of real functions. Algebra is nothing but addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. If we add two functions, subtract two functions, multiply two functions, how that function will become? So to consider those functions, we will consider real functions. As I said, we have two types of functions. One is real valued function, another one is real function. So there is a very slight difference between real valued and real function. So if we consider like f from a tends to b, f from a tends to b, if a is subset or equal to real number and b subset or equal to real numbers, then this function we will consider as real or real valued, real function. When we will call real function, if domain and range both are subset or equal to real numbers, then we will call that function as real function. But when it comes to real valued function, only range it should be subset or equal to real number, then we will call as that function as real valued function. But for this algebra of real functions, we will consider two real functions. See, let f from x tends to r, f from x tends to r and g from x tends to r, two real functions. Real function means both domain and range should be subset or equal to now. But what about this x? This x also belongs to r or subset to r. Now, if we add two functions, nothing but addition of algebraic function, addition of two real functions like f plus g of x. F plus g of x we can write as f of x plus g of x, where domain will be subset to real numbers. That means this x will be the domain, right? Now when it comes to subtraction, f minus g of x we can also write like f of x minus g of x. When come to multiplication, fg of x we can write as f of x into g of x. Now when it comes to division of two real functions, division of two real functions. See, if it is f by g of x, how we can write f by g of x? As like fg of x we can write f of x into g of x. F by g of x we can write as f of x divided by g of x. But here condition should be as it is in the form of p by q. Q should not equal to 0. So g of x not equal to 0. So these are the some of the algebra of two real functions. Again we can do scalar multiplication of two real functions. Scalar multiplication of two real functions. Like if cf of x, if it is cf of x, we can write c into f of x. If it is cf of x, we can write as c into f of x. You might confuse about what is f plus g of x. It will become when it will be f of x plus g of x. So those are examples I will give here. Then you can understand. I will define all these five functions. How we will use. See, I will consider two functions. Actually, function we will represent with f of x right? Function will represent with y equal to f of x. That may be identity function, constant function, polynomial function, modulus function, signum function, whatever it may be. Those functions will represent with either y or f of x. So as they said, these are all about two real functions. I will consider one f of x as x square and g of x as x plus 1. You can consider any two real functions where both domain and range should be subset or equal to real numbers. So if I, after considering these two functions, how these two functions will be applicable to this addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and scalar multiplication. So for first one, what is that? F plus g of x is equal to what? F of x plus g of x. Here what is f of x? X square plus what is g of x? X plus 1. So this combining we can write as x square plus x plus 1. We can add nothing but. Next, when it comes to second one, f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. What is f of x? X square minus what is g of x? X plus 1. So it will be x square minus x minus 1, which is nothing but f minus g of x. So this is called f plus g of x. Right. Next, third one, multiplication. Fg of x, which is equal to f of x into g of x. So what is f of x? X square into x plus 1. If you multiply those, it will become x cube plus x square, which is nothing but f plus f into g of x. Next, fourth one, f by g of x equal to f of x by g of x. So if you know those two functions, what is f of x? X square divided by x plus 1. But for this division of functions, we should mention the condition, that is g of x not equal to 0. If g of x not equal to 0, then that means this denominator should not be equal to 0. So it will be x plus 1 not equal to 0. So x not equal to minus 1. So you can write this x square by x plus 1, where x not equal to 1, minus 1. So except x equal to minus 1, remaining if you take any domain value, it will satisfy. So this is about these four. Next, when come to scalar multiplication of real functions, how we can do? For example, this f of x equal to 2x plus 4. Consider f of x equal to 2x plus 4. Then how we can write? How we can use this scalar multiplication? See, if you write f of x is equal to, if you take 2 common, it will be x plus 2. So then this f of x we can also write as 2 into some g of x. 2 into some g of x. See, both are same. So if it is 2 into x plus 2, so we can also write 2x plus 4 now. The small simple calculations we will use in the problems of functions. This is the introduction of exercise 2.3. Exercise 2.3 will have problems like they will give some order pairs. So nothing but they will give one relation. That relation is a function or not. Function means what? Special type of relation. So is it a function? If it is a function, what is domain and what is range we need to identify when they give order pairs. And next type of questions are, they will give some type of functions. It may be modulus function, it may be in terms of root, it may be polynomial function. From that given function we need to identify domain and range. And also we need to find function values. Function values means, see, for example, if f of x is equal to 2x plus 4, if this is a function in terms of f of x, then what is f of 1? Simply instead of x, what is there? 1. So in the given function also, instead of x, we need to substitute this value, nothing but 1. So which is equal to 6. So like that we need to find function values, right? So pause the video and note it down. This is the first question of exercise 2.3, as I said, which is based on order pairs. They are given one relation in terms of order pairs. So this relation is a function. Which of the following relations are functions? Give reasons. If it is a function, determine its domain and range. So first of all, we need to tell whether this relation is a function or not. When that relation will satisfy as a function, if every element of set A, nothing but first element belongs to first set, second element belongs to second set. Every element of first set should have one and only one image in set B, nothing but second set. then we will consider that as a function. So for easy identifying, you can draw arrow diagram. Nothing but this is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. In second set, what is there? Only one element. So according to that given function, given relation, you identify this. You draw this arrow diagram. Now you identify each and every element of set. First set has one and only one image or not. So this is a function. So given relation is a function. Given relation is a function. Because what? Because every element of first set, having one and only one element, one image, one and only one image in second set, right? Now, so as if it is a function, then we need to determine domain and range. What is domain of this function? Domain is nothing but set of all first elements. What are the first elements? 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and 17. But domain and range both we need to write in terms of set only. Set of all first elements 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17 is domain. Now when it comes to range, what is range? What is range? Set of all second elements. Only one element we have. Don't write 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No need. Why? Because if it is a set means repeated elements we should not write. So how many ones will be there? But we will consider only one. So that is domain and range of first one. So the second and third you can identify. 2 having only one image, 4 having only one, 6 having only one, 8, 10, 12, 14. If you draw an arrow diagram, it represents only one arrows. So therefore, it is a function. So to determine function, that relation will have this type of arrows, no problem. But it shouldn't. This is correct. But it shouldn't have arrow diagram like this. Why? Because for example, if A is having image B and C, this is wrong. But A and B can have same image like C. So this is correct, but if it is these symbols are there in that given relation, that is not a function. So as this is a function or not? Yes. You need to write given relation is a function because every element of first set having one and only one image in second set, right? Therefore, what is domain? Domain first elements 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. That is domain. What is range? Range is set of second elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, right? Next, but can anyone identify what is the relation between that? Nothing but what is the function in between? So I will tell f of x equal to 2x. F of x equal to 2x. Sorry, f of x equal to x by 2. X by 2. Why? Because if x is equal to 2, 2 by 2 what? 1. If x is equal to 4, 4 by 2 what? 2. 6 by 2, 3. So if they ask, then we can write. Next, when it comes to third one. So is it a function? If you represent in arrow diagrams, first set elements 1 and 2. What is second set elements 3 and 5. So 1 maps to 3 and again 1 maps to 5. So this is in this form. So then that means is it a function? No. Given relation is not a function. Given relation is not a function because they asked a reason. So we need to write because element 1 in first set, having how many number of images? 2 images. Having 2 images, therefore it is not a function. So if it is not a function, no need to find domain and range. But it is not a function, but domain, but this is a relation. This is a relation. So now domain of relation. Domain of a relation is equal to what? Domain of this relation is set 1 comma 2. Range of a relation. Range of a relation. What is range of a relation? Second elements 3 comma 5. But listen carefully. This is not domain and range of a function. This is not domain and range of a function. This is domain of this relation, range of this relation. But if they ask, if it is a function, determine its domain and range. But if they given question like that, you should not write this domain and range. As per your information, I have given this is domain of a relation, range of a relation. But what they asked, if it is a function, then determine its domain and range. Right? Did you understand? So pause the video and note it down. To say, this is very important question from this exercise, not only from this exercise, from this chapter. This is very important question. Nothing but finding domain and range. Finding domain and range. So in that too, it will be very interesting. So we'll get a mood that we need to find. However, we need to find the domain and range like that. See, for example, if the function is f of x equal to minus mod x. As I said, mod x will give always positive real numbers. Whatever you substitute, whether it may be negative or positive, what it will give output? Positive of that given number. Nothing but positive of that given domain number. For example, if you substitute minus 10 in that modulus, what it will give? Plus 10 only. If you give plus 10, what it will give output? Plus 10 only. So whatever you put, that positive of that number it will give. Now, if this function gives positive, but what it is? Minus. Minus into positive, it will become negative only now. Negative into negative means it may become positive. But negative into positive, this is always positive, modulus of x. So negative into positive will become negative. So we can write domain. Domain of this function is domain of modulus function. We can write as R. Right or not? In this modulus function, in the place of x, we have a right to substitute negative number, 0, positive number, decimal number, fraction, any number we can substitute, we have a right. So that's why domain will become R. But after substituting any real number, what we are getting? Range. What we are getting? Range. If we are getting any positive number, so actually, if we consider this as a number line, so minus into infinity will be there, in between 0 will be there. That means after 0, did we get anywhere like 1? Did we get 2? No. But did we get minus 5? Yes. When we will get minus 5? If you substitute 5, modulus of 5 is 5, 5 into minus is minus 5. Or if you substitute minus 5 value 5, 5 into minus is again minus. So we will get minus 5. So all negative numbers we will get, but positive numbers we won't get. Why? Because minus into function is there now. So we can write range is minus infinity to 0, close bracket I will write. So you may consider that, sir, 0 is neither positive nor negative. Not like that. If you substitute in the place of x, if you substitute 0, nothing but if f of 0, if you take minus into modulus of 0, minus 0 is nothing but 0 only. Minus 0 is nothing but 0 only. So 0 also included in this function. Nothing but value of that function. So therefore range is minus infinity to 0, close bracket, domain is R. Right? Next. Second one. So this is very important question. If you come to offline classes, whenever I conduct this relations and functions topic, an exam, whenever. So I will do a question based on this. F of x equal to, it may be 25 minus x square, it may be 16 minus x square, or square root of 36 minus x square. So this type of function, any one question I will do definitely. Whenever I conduct relations and functions exam, so definitely a question will be there like this to find domain and range. So now first of all, how to find domain? To find domain and range, first we need to identify the given function. It is in which form? So if it is modulus means we can remember easily, domain will be R, right? So as it is in the form of root. So root means always it should be positive. Inside value should be always positive. So we can consider the condition 9 minus x square greater than or equal to 0. Right? So this total should be greater than or equal to 0. Right? So 9 greater than or equal to x square. If we send that x square, 9 greater than or equal to x square, nothing but x square less than or equal to 9. Remember this, x square less than or equal to 9. If x square less than or equal to 9, x value is nothing but domain value. X value is nothing but domain value. If x square is less than or equal to 9, how to find x value? So it is less than or equal to 9. I will consider the first equal condition. So x square equal to 9. If x square equal to 9, what is x value? Plus or minus 3. Plus or minus 3. So if I represent this in a number line, so what are the values we have? Minus 3 and plus 3 we got. That means x is equal to minus 3 and also equal to 3. Now to satisfy less than condition, so what are the values we need to take? So if we got two numbers minus 3 and 3, this number line divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3 into 3 regions. One is in between minus infinity to minus 3, minus 3 to 3, 3 to infinity. Right? Now in these regions, which region will satisfy? Let us check. So if I take minus 4 you substitute minus 4 whole square, how much? 16 less than or equal to 9? No. So you take after 3, you take 5 square 25. Is 25 less than or equal to 9? No. So now you take the values in between. Minus 3 to 3 you take, for example 0 you take. 0 square how much? 0. 0 less than or equal to 9? Yes. If you take 1 square 1 less than 9? Yes. If you take 2 square 4 less than 9? Yes. So that means domain of this function is minus 3 comma 3. So only the numbers between minus 3 to 3 and also equal to minus 3 and also equal to 3 only satisfy this function. So except this minus 3 comma 3, if you take 10 you substitute in this place. 9 minus 10 square how much? 9 minus 100, nothing but square root of minus 90. Square root of minus 90 you don't have any value. So that means this function won't work. So domain of this function is clearly minus 3 comma 3. When if it is 9 minus x square. Now if it is 25 minus x square, domain is minus 5 comma 5 closed interval. Right? Next if it is 16 minus x square, minus 4 comma 4 closed interval. If it is 36 minus x square, minus 6 comma 6 closed interval. Did you got it? Yes. So this is about domain. Now how to find range? You observe one thing. Domain means x values. Domain means x values. What is range? Range means y values. Right? So what is y? How will you get y value? See here. Square root of 9 minus x square is a function. Nothing but you can write f of x equal to y. So if you consider this as y, you send that side. 9 minus x square equal to y square. 9 minus x square equal to y square, square root will become y square. Right? Now, so this minus also I will send. Minus x square equal to y square minus 9. So if you multiply minus on both sides, it will become x square equal to 9 minus y square. X square equal to 9 minus y square we can write. Now we need to find y values. How to find y values? As we know x square value. What is x square? X square is less than or equal to 9. X square is less than or equal to 9. Nothing but x square equal to this only. So we will replace x square as 9 minus y square. So this 9 minus y square less than or equal to 9 we can write as x square less than or equal to 9. So x square means 9 minus y square. So 9 minus y square less than or equal to 9. Now minus y square is less than or equal to 0 can I write? Nothing but 9 minus 9 will become 0. Minus y square less than or equal to 0. So as it is in inequalities, if you multiply minus on both sides, inequality will change. So y square greater than or equal to 0. y square greater than or equal to 0. Y square greater than or equal to 0 means, so what are the values? Minus infinity to infinity. So y square greater than or equal to 0, equal to 0. So that means the values will be 0 to infinity, right? The values will be 0 to infinity. Now here you need to make a note. So domain is nothing but y values now. After substituting domain values, what will get? Output. So those are y values. But what are domain values? Minus 3 to 3 only. That means if we substitute these numbers, we should get in between. 0 to infinity means from 0 to infinity it may be 100 also. That value may be 100 also. But as the domain values are minus 3 to 3, as the domain values are minus 3 to 3, you take any value and substitute, did we get 100? If you substitute minus 3 whole square 9, 9 minus 9 0 we are getting. For 3 square 9 minus 3 square is nothing but 9, 9 minus 9 is 0. If you substitute 0, 9 minus 0, 9, square root of 9 is plus or minus 3 only you are getting. But when we will get in 0, 100, so you won't get 100. That means 0 to infinity is not appropriate answer. Then how to identify that entire region? Nothing but I will consider that range as 0 to 3. For this function, I will tell range is only 0 to 3. Why? Because maximum value we are getting is 3 only. For example, if you take 0, 9 minus 0, 9, square root of 9 is 3 na? So range is 0 to 3. But how to identify that 3 value? Sir, you can tell that, sir, we have understood how 0 to infinity came. But why up to 3 only? That is, see this. If it is x square less than or equal to 9 condition we have, x square less than or equal to 9 condition we have. But what is the hidden condition in between is x square is greater than or equal to 0, right or not? That is, x square is like a modulus function. If you substitute in the place of x, if you substitute minus 2 whole square 4, 2 square also 4. That means whatever you substitute the value instead of x, it should be always greater than 0, right? As x square greater than 0, 9 minus y square also greater than 0. So it is minus y square greater than or equal to minus 9. So y square less than or equal to 9. And yes, did you understand? See, as x square equal to 9 minus y square, but x square condition what we got? Greater than 0. So as x square greater than 0, 9 minus y square also greater than 0. So this is minus y square, 9 you send right side, so it will become minus 9. So if you want to remove minus, inequality will change, y square less than or equal to 9. As like this, x square less than or equal to 9 means we got x value minus 3 comma 3. So same, y square less than or equal to 9 means we should get minus 3 comma 3. Now we identify, guys. First condition what we got? 0 to infinity. From here to here we got. Next one, minus 3 to 3. This is minus 3, this is 3. From here to here. From here to here. So this condition we got. This condition we got. Now from these two arrows, which is the common region? Definitely from here to here. So that is nothing but 0 to 3. Right? So understand once again. If this function is 9 minus x square, square root of 9 minus x square, range is 0 to 3. If the function is square root of 25 minus x square, it is 0 to 5. 16 minus x square, 0 to 4. 36 minus x square, 0 to 6. Close interval. Right? Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask in. This question is to find the function value. A function f is defined by f of x equal to 2x minus 5. Write down the values of f of 0, f of 7, f of minus 3. So this is very simple question. Given question in terms of f of x. F of x means 2x minus 5. F of 0 means 2 into 0 minus 5. Nothing but minus 5. But instead of x, x means here in terms of x. So 0 means in terms of 0. Like that, f of 7, 2 into 7 minus 5, 14 minus 5, nothing but 9. Next, f of minus 3, 2 into minus 3 minus 5. So minus 6 minus 5, nothing but minus 11. So like that we need to find function values if they given some domain values. Now, for example, in a previous test I have given a question like if f of x equal to 2x minus 5, find f of x plus f of 1 by x. So now we can do easily. So in the place of x, what is that? 2x minus 5. F of x means 2x minus 5 plus f of 1 by x. F of 1 by x. How to find f of 1 by x? So in the place of x, what you need to substitute? 1 by x. So 2 into 1 by x minus 5, right? So this is 2x minus 5 plus 2 by x minus 5. So LCM will be x. So 2x into x is 2x square minus 5 minus 5 minus 10 into x minus 10x plus 2. So like that we need to find the function values. If x means in terms of x, 1 by x means in terms of 1 by x, 0 means in terms of 0, 7 means in terms of 7, minus 3 means in terms of minus 3. See, wherever x will be there in the given function. For example, if f of x equal to x square plus 2x by x, for example, x square by 5x. For example, if they ask f of 1, so wherever x will be there, we need to substitute 1. So 1 square plus 2 into 1 plus 5 into 1. So 1 square plus 2 is 3 by 5. Like that we need to find function values. See guys, this question is about find the range of each of the following functions. If you observe the questions, f of x equal to 2 minus 3x where x belongs to or x greater than 0. F of x equal to x square plus 2 where x is a real number. F of x equal to x where x is a real number. So they are given x values, nothing but domain values. Nothing but domain they are given. What is domain of this function? It belongs to x. Now what is x? X is a real number. That means domain of this function is real numbers. X is a real number. Domain of this function is a real number. Here x belongs to R, but condition x greater than 0. Nothing but domain means what? 0 to infinity. So they have given function and domain. We need to find range. See, first you see this question. Third one. F of x equal to x. This is which function? Which function this is? Identity function. Identity function. Identity function, what is domain? Domain is real number. What is range? Range is also real number. Why? Because so domain is real numbers now. Domain, if you substitute any real number, that same number only we are getting now. So domain real number means output also will get real numbers. Right? Now second question. F of x equal to x square plus 2. What is x belongs to? X belongs to a real number. That means minus infinity to infinity. Right? So this is the domain of this function. See, after substituting all the numbers of this, what we are getting? Range. So nothing but, as I said, if you consider that function as a mixture, what we substitute is domain. So what we will get output, that is range. Here what is function? F of x equal to x square plus 2. If you observe this x square will give always positive or negative? Positive. Positive plus positive. At any time it will become negative? No. Positive plus positive, always positive. But when it comes to range, we need to limit now. It may be from 0 to 3 or 0 to infinity, whether it may be open bracket or closed bracket, we need to write now. See, that means from where to where it will be. 0 x square. If you substitute minus 1 whole square, 1 plus 2, 3. If you substitute minus 10 whole square, 100 plus 2, 1 or 2. Then how to find that value? So here no need hard work. Just we need some common sense and thinking skills we need. Right? If you have interest on this question, definitely we will think. See, x square plus 2. So what will be the minimum value? From where to where it will be? So if you substitute 0 square how much? 0. 0 plus 2 how much? 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. So I will tell range of this function is 2 to infinity. 2 to infinity. So you can check any number. It should be between 2 and infinity only. Equal to 2 and 2 to infinity. So you can take any number and you can check. If it is x square plus 3 to infinity, x square plus 10 to infinity, x square minus 5, then it will start from minus 5 to infinity. Right? Now when it comes to question number 1, f of x equal to 2 minus 3x where x belongs to R and x greater than 0. So that means domain is 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity where 0 is not included. 0 is not included. So like this is domain. After substituting these domain values, what will be the range? So I will tell range of this function is minus infinity to 2 open bracket. How we can tell like this? So if you substitute any, we have to substitute between 0 to infinity only. For example, if I take 3, so you substitute here 2 minus 3 into 3, nothing but 2 minus 9 minus 7. Minus 7 is in between minus infinity to 2 only. So as I said, minus infinity to 2. So as I said, this is the range. If you substitute 0 to infinity values, I told minus infinity to 2. Is it correct or not? So if you substitute 3, we got minus 7. Minus 7 is in between here only. Right? Now, you take any another number. If you take 100, 2 minus 3 into 100, 2 minus 300. 2 minus 300 is minus 298, in between minus infinity to 2 only. But how you can tell, sir, up to 2 but not equal to 2? See, after 0, it is not equal to 0, but after 0 values we need to take. If I take 0.00001, if I take in the place of x, so this is also greater than 0 only. So function, in terms of function, 2 minus 3 into this, nothing but 2 minus 0.00003. What is the value of 2 minus 0.003? Nothing but 1.9999997 only. 1.997 only. So this is near to 2. So 1.997 may be here. Are you understanding? So that, like that, if you substitute any values, the maximum value of that number is 1.9999999 like that. But it won't become 2. Why it won't become 2? Why? Because it is not equal to, it is greater than 0. So if you any number, if you substitute greater than 0, always you will get the range is minus infinity comma 2. So pause the video and note it down. So by this problem, today's session is completed. I will do some problems based on based on this exercise, how to find domain and range. That you solve. And if you have any doubts, discuss in WhatsApp group. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.